women's division has certainly become heated. I've already stated about what happened at European Crusade, and a lot of well, a lot of anger within the women's division at Jessica Pink winning the women's title. So as we begin to look towards Hyperlink, we could be looking at who could be challenging Jessica for the title for Hyperlink. Could be one, could be two, could be three, could be multiple contenders. It really does open up the women's division, of which probably 100% of them hate Jessica Pink. Here is Tavion. Of course, we saw Tavion pick up a impressive victory on the pre-show for European Crusade, picking up a win over Faith Connors. And no doubt Tavion would like nothing more than to win the women's title. Of course, a former women's champion in her own right. If she can impress enough here, she'll definitely be on her way. You know, I was mentioning about probably about 100% or thereabouts hate Jessica Pink, but probably no one in the women's roster hates Jessica more than Samus Aran has. And you know, I've actually been talking a lot to Samus lately, and she's been talking about how both her and her husband, Austin has, of course we saw just a few moments ago, she's been talking about how they've been intensifying their training, and that Samus won't just intensify her training for the simple purpose of wanting to not just take the title from Jessica Pink, she wants to end her career. And I think there's a lot of people in CXWI who support that. It's interesting to think, but we've actually got 3 former women's champions in this matchup. Tavion has been a women's champion, Samus has been a women's champion, and Faith Connors has been a women's champion. Only one who hasn't been is Wanda Maximoff. Faith Connors. So looking ready to go. Following the loss which she took to Tavion. She's going to need to try and improve her performance massively following that. Not to mention following a rather amusing botch in which she tried to land a flip, ended up jumping forward and not even landing off of the table that she was jumping off of. Then she tried it again and overjumped it. Tag is made. In comes Faith. And normally whenever we think Faith corners, we think of a strong aerial offense. See right now that she's definitely not doing that. She seems to be trying a more grounded attack. Here we go though. Look, this is no small package. And Tavion there taking out the ref. Nice hurricane runner there. And it stops there by Tavion. Of course, there's certainly no love lost between Samus and Tavion. Go back to the original women's title picture. Samus and Tavion were the two favourites. Of course, nowadays a lot of the women's title picture has changed. But Samus has still remained a top contender, whereas Tavion has fallen into the shadows a bit. So Tavion will need to look to improve her stance. Nice hurricane runner there. You know, it's weird to think, but all four of these competitors, even though they're competing against each other, I'm pretty certain they would all support one another if it was a case of one of these four, going after Jessica. As a matter of fact, I really can't think of anyone on the roster, male or female, that actually likes Jessica. I think there's probably some that are probably indifferent, but I can't think of anyone that would honestly say they're friends with Jessica Pink. And to be fair, I don't think Jessica Pink cares. Nicely done there. Of course, a lot of people shocked when she got the biggest roar of the night from the crowd in Paris. Some people are still a bit amazed that Jessica Pink got such a strong reaction, and that Samus and Wanda, nicely done there, were booed and out of the ring. Wanda now get... Oh no, wait a moment. You know, it's a weird situation with Jessica Pink. See right now, once again, the referee trying just everything to get control. See now, heart attack there by Wanda. And taking out Samus. That only leaves more room though for Wanda to get drilled. And Faith now's going to try cover. And Tavion there stopping the ref. Now I was mentioning about how Samus and Austin have been intensifying their training simply because of Jessica Pink. It's weird. I have to actually say this. I think it is weird, but this one individual has generated as much hatred as she has. Yet, there are people that I guess support her. That being Jessica Pink. I don't think I've ever known anyone in CXWI or CAW in general that's probably as hated. Probably with the exception of Timmy Turner. Boot to the stomach. So you're now going to try for... Oh, nicely done. See there, bringing Wanda back in, but it's Tavion who's the legal woman. And suplex her out, nearly ended up taking out the camera guy. Oh, a DDT onto the floor. Remember, that's a thin layer of padding down there. Nice. Nicely done there by Tavion. A kick to the head though. Faith not out of it yet. And nice neck breaker. Oh, shot there. Oh, that's right now. Look in the ring right now. Samus ripping up on Wanda, but referee now trying to get some restraint. Wanda now. Oh man! Being taken out there by Faith Connors. But now once again, look at Tavion! And again narrowly missing the cameraman. Well, it's Tavion and Faith that are the two legal women right now. Nicely done there by Faith. Now, nicely done. Now try. Oh, shot there. Oh man. Now she gets tossed in. Throwing Wanda to the corner. But Tavion now. Spinebuster. Now. Just throwing Samus over to the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, looking for that decapitation clothesline. And Faith was able to move out the way of it. Look at this! Mirror's Edge! One, two! Stopped there by Wanda. Wanda now go after Samus. Samus going after Wanda. And it is now a sleeper hold by Tavion. Stopped there by Samus. And what you see right now, just look at this now, Samus going after anything that moves. And, you know, I was mentioning about how much Samus wants to get at Jessica Pink. But I think she would literally tear through anyone if it meant getting there. And now, oh man! There's that gut wrench. Now turns attention to Samus. Nicely countered there. But Tavion's now in. And taking out. Uh-oh. Look at this! Boom! And now there's a cover going on. Where's the ref? There's the ref! And Faith kicked out! Faith still holding in this one! And once again, I have to point to the simple fact that I talk about the hatred for Jessica Pink. I think it's brought up everyone's desire to want to be the #1 contender to take the title off her. At least that's my theory on the matter. Could be wrong. Now, referee trying to restrain Tavion, and look at Faith Frost Knocks! Oh man, the two of them trading the knocks! And it's Faith who... Oh man! Uh-oh! Gut wrench! And look at Tavion getting in there, and Tavion! And now for second time! I think it's actually the third time in this matchup. Cover! Here comes Samus! A bit too late! Victory for Wanda and Tavion! Give her credit where it's due. All four of them there proved themselves to be worthy number one contenders. But at the end of the day, it's Wanda and Tavion that win.